which is this tequila bar. And Joe and I were at the bar. We're ripping shots of tequila. Standard us, the way we roll.
We found an awesome brand of tequila, by the way.
Yeah, and so we were in the car.
Yeah, I think the bartender.
And Joe was like, let's go. He's like, let's go find this bottle of tequila. And I was like, okay, cool, we'll go find it. But the only place that they sold it up was up in Jupiter. No, not Jupiter, Palm Beach Gardens. Sorry, Palm Beach Gardens. And so then I was just like, okay, that's fine. So why don't we just go to Publix and get a bottle of wine or something and just hang out until we have to meet everyone for dessert at Cheesecake Factory. And he's like, okay. So we're driving and we're passing by this bench that was where we went on our very first date. Our very first date, that was our bench. And we sat out there till like 5 in the morning. We like talked all night.
Really?
So he's driving and I was like, look babe, there's our bench. He goes, yeah, there is. He goes, he puts the brake. He throws the truck in reverse.
While passing
up,
by, it was my idea.
And he goes, were you planning on taking me there?
I was planning on passing by there. Yeah.
Were you gonna propose there though?
Yeah.
Oh wow. And good. And so he's like, oh, let's go there. And I'm like,
It was
what?
either that or the student center at PBA.
He's like, let's go there. And so we pull into the parking lot. I'm like, but I kind of gotta pee. He's like, wait a minute. How bad are we talking here? We gotta pee or like can this wait? And I was like, he's like, we can open your presents. And I was like, because he wouldn't for some reason let me open my presents. And I was like, I don't know why he won't let me open my presents. He always lets me open my presents. I was like, presents, awesome, let's do it. I could hold it 5 minutes. So we get out of the truck, we're walking to the bench, we get there, and I go, which one can I open first? He hands me one, I open it, it's my watch. I was like, this is awesome.
Oh, he just gave you the watch?
This is the watch he gave me. I was like, this is beautiful. And then he had a second bag.
Already.
But I didn't realize that he had bought a second bag. I thought that was my only present. So he hands me the bag after I open the watch, and there's this really there's this card in there. I open the card, and it's this really goofy card. It's like really, weird humor, which we're into. And so I'm like cracking up, reading the card.
On it, like 10 pages long.
Yeah, there's an office quote. I open, and he writes this novel of a card, from top corner down to the bottom, talking about our futures and our lives and how God has blessed us. And I'm just like, what is that?
That makes sense, right?
And then, so I close the card, and I pull out in the bag, and in the bag was this little mailbox with the little flag up. It's this little makeshift mailbox.
Didn't you say those are so cheesy?
Yeah. I went a little cheesy. For good measure.
I open the mailbox, and there's a bunch of Easter grass, pink Easter grass in the mailbox, and I dig out the grass, and there's this little black box, and that's when I say, oh shit. Pull out the box. I just open the box. At first I thought it was earrings. I was like, it's just earrings. This is messing with you. It's just earrings. I open the box.
She knows them all too well at this point.
You gave me the earrings too?
Yeah, right. And it was a ring. And I look up, and he's on one knee.
Aww.
And very fast. Will you marry me? I said yes. He pulls me into his lap, and I'm crying, and I'm crying. And then I made him ask me again.
3 times.
I made him ask me 3 times, and it
felt like-
happened so fast that I was
In reality, though, it was 1 year. I felt like it was like Peter repenting, because for one for every year. I said, what is this, one for every year I made you wait? So I made him ask She
me
was
like
crying.
3
I wish she
times.
even heard me.
So I was crying, and he just did it. He did it so fast. I thought he was gonna give me the speech, the whole "I love you" and no,
That's what I said.
yeah, that's everyone. He was like, "That's what the card was for. The card was the speech."
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, this is like a Band-Aid. I had to do it." He was so nervous. He's on that one knee. He has this grin, this cheesy grin on his face. He's like, "Will you marry me?"
Did you capture the cheesy grin? Can we get it on?
Can we get a reenactment of proposal, please? Joe?
Yes.
I already got one offered.
We need one for the audience.
Hey, this is for your prosperity. It's being recorded. Get down on one knee.
Okay.
It's kind of.
Get
All
down.
right.
Hey,
Show us how it happened.
hey, lose the cup. Lose the cup.
Cup.
drinking in the moment.
So
I'm
this
just
is, a
kidding.
this is a reenactment. Reenactment.
Okay.
The
Okay, I have
bench. The bench. Do we have a bench?
Here's the bench right here. Come
Here's
to
the
the couch.
bench. Here's the
Bench
bench.
right there.
There's the bench.
What did you guys see?
Well, hang on. How's?
The bench was like this.
We got it on video though.
We have it on video now.
Okay.
Oh,
Suzette, she's here.
Yay! Just in time for the reenactment.
Come on.
Come here.
We're doing
Reenactment.
Oh,
The reenactment.
for the first.
Hey,
This is
Suzette.
perfect to cover.
Hi.
Oh my
Hi, Mom.
She's finally getting married.
To who?
This
Good. Very good.
So
here's the
we're
reenactment.
sitting at the bench, and then she opened the present. This is awkward reenactment. And
Dave is really into this.
I know. Dave's loving it.
I'm loving it.
And so she opened it, and then she looked at it, and she just like started crying. And then by the time she looked at, I was just like, "Are you married?"
It was literally like that. Literally.
And then
Jump
she-
back down.
and
Do
then-
it again.
Well, no, I came back on, and then she put it on. No, she didn't even put it on yet. And then she just like jumped in my lap here, and then
And I cried like so.
she cried, and then she put it on.
And then he put
But the
it on.
bench was the first bench. What's the significance of the bench?
That was the first time we had like our long, drawn out, like
All night.
getting to know you.
That was the first
conversation.
time we got to know each other.
Same bench.
Same bench.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a kiss.
Oh!
See some
I should put some
cheers.
music
Oh, yay!
on. I feel like Suzette's like not in the know right now. Did
She
you
knows.
know?
I
I
think
did know.
Oh, you did know?
I did. I called her.
Oh, you called her?
I
Oh,
called her.
oh. You knew before?
I was on the phone with
Oh.
her. She called me. I called her back.
Oh,
Oh, you did call her back?
Where are you at
I
work
did. I thought she was
today?
on the phone with her aunt. Her aunt. That's why I thought. I didn't know.
You knew it was coming.
No.
Did anybody know it was coming,
No,
Joe?
no.
No, no.
No.
No,
Not
wait,
even like
you
my
really-
Not even my
You said you knew. I
family.
thought you meant.
Even Elena, the night before, I was like, Elena, and I was telling Elena and Sam, I was like, tomorrow is my birthday. He might.
We're
And
like,
they were like, no. Yeah, they're like, don't get discouraged. Don't get your hopes up. Keep it tight. And I was like, okay. I'm just gonna go. No expectations. I've had everyone praying, Lord, don't let Stephanie have expectations.
Oh my gosh.
You really fooled us, Joe.
And Joe surprised.
Are you kidding me? You really fooled you guys? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know?
No.
Oh.
So-
I'm mad. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I was the first one to tell you.
Did you know?
No, tonight I said.
I know. And then I was like, oh shoot, is he proposing?
And I said you.
And then I said, I don't know. And then I was like, does Dave know what happened?
Well,
I
Dave
started
had
sending him texts. I don't.